talk to you today about a long-term strategy to help control costs, reduce risks, and better manage human resources, brought to you by Resourcing Edge. Resourcing Edge has partnered with Assurity, and this partnership brings together a common shared vision of strength, history, and culture, along with financial stability. We believe in serving people. Resourcing Edge relieves the strain of employee administration and frees up company resources, giving a business the ability to focus on its competitive edge. Our core mission has always been to help people through difficult times. Our vision statement is to regularly surprise and delight our customers, to be a preferred and inspiring place to work, to be a conscientious corporate citizen, and to live out our mission and our values every day. Let me start with this statement, because understanding what we do is the most important thing. Resourcing Edge provides a long-term strategy to control costs, reduce risks, and better management of payroll, human resources, employee benefits, and workers' compensation. We enable business owners to proactively, ahead of time, control future costs, reduce future risk by better management of the administration side of employment. Basically, we aggregate people. We make efficient the administrative processes necessary for employing people. We allow better focus on the revenue-producing activities of a business by reducing the distractions of the administrative requirements. And in short, we offer a one-stop experience to efficiently purchase, implement, and manage all related insurance programs and taxes. What makes us unique from the other players in the marketplace is our flexibility with our customers. We can provide solutions through flexibility that most of our competitors cannot provide because they're not flexible. We provide advanced technologies using cutting-edge tools to enhance your capabilities and improve efficiency of the things that we do for you. We actually have specialists in every department and not clerks to provide you with valuable information, guidance, and assistance. We provide effective planning to those that come on board with us so that we minimize concerns, fears, risks, frustrations, and make the process of onboarding smooth and a clean transition. We provide each of our clients a personal account manager. And when you call to get assistance with REI, you're not going to talk to the next clerk in line that says his name is Bob, but he doesn't talk like his name is Bob. We're going to provide you your own personal account manager. Why do people start businesses in the first place? Well, most have a passion for what they're doing. Many strongly believe in their product and their service, that it would fulfill a need. Most have drive, determination, patience, and positive attitude. Failures don't defeat most business owners. They learn from their mistakes. They thrive on independence and are skilled at making change. And notice the interesting thing is that none of those people started businesses because they wanted to be an employer. But how does business success rate look? 627,000 new businesses open each year, while 595,000 businesses close each year. You want to be on the right side of that line. You certainly don't want to be on the side where businesses are closing. Why do businesses struggle? Well, businesses many times are started for the wrong reasons. Many business owners have poor financial or poor time management skills. Some of them have insufficient capital. Some are lacking of the planning and the meeting of the workforce needs. They don't plan for those needs effectively. And many believe that they can do everything themselves. What's really interesting is that a relationship, Resourcing Edge, helps to minimize 3 of these 5 struggles, helps to ensure that you're in a position to be more likely to succeed in business. And you may have been in business for a while, but these same struggles come into play with new businesses as well as existing businesses. Business success and failure rates. 50% of new businesses fail in the very first year, while 95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. And we believe that our strategy helps business owners have more freedom to focus on the things that make them successful and profitable, while not worrying about the things that are administratively required but have nothing to do with the reason you win in business. And here's the problem. There's a growing burden imposed upon business owners by government regulations. In 1900, there were only 2 laws that affected employment. By 1940, there were over 10 laws that affected business owners. By 1980, that had tripled. And keep this in mind, not just the number of laws, but the cost of administration and the risks and penalties and fines increased proportionally. And by today, those numbers have doubled again, along with those costs, risks, fines and penalties, and increased expenditures. So here's the idea. Under the professional employment model, a business owner started a business because he had a product or service he wanted to sell. Pretty soon he hired employees. Those employees had expectations like increased, like compensation, employee benefits, a safe workplace, fair treatment, and if something went wrong, they want a remedy. Now that business owner is an employer with increased responsibility, increased risk, and increased liability. So the business owner, in short, becomes a target of the employees if he does something wrong, of state and federal agencies if he does something wrong, of insurance carriers if something goes wrong, and the attorneys that any of those may hire. Insert the professional employer. With this concept, the employer remains the employer of direction. He still owns his company. He still selects who he hires, promotes, terminates. He still has direct control of the employees and day-to-day operations of his business, just like always. And he receives the financial benefit of labor along with a reduced risk because of the employment concept. We become the employer of record, becoming responsible for payroll, employment taxes, workers' compensation, HR and compliance, expanded employee benefits, and we basically mitigate a significant portion of the business owner's risk. And here's the idea. If we fail to make the employment taxes to the federal agencies, we get the penalty, not the business owner. So he's now outsourcing to someone, hoping they do things right, but he's still ultimately responsible. He's sharing that responsibility with us, and if we do it wrong, we face the penalty either solely by ourselves or at least with him, unlike him being by himself. So in effect, this is a co-employment relationship. The business owner is the employer of direction, and we, Resourcing Edge, is the employer of record. We share the responsibilities. We have the expertise to do the things that we do, probably more effectively and more accurately than 99% of the business owners that are out there, because we do it professionally. This is all we do. So the reality is 50% of business owners' time is focused on non-revenue producing activities. Most business owners are unqualified or do not have the time to hire and manage the qualified staff with the appropriate expertise in their payroll, tax department, HR, and resource management, while we do. Most companies do not need employees in these areas or do not have employees in these areas that are highly qualified, and we do. So the answer is professional employment. The idea is that people plus knowledge equals a difference, and we become a single point of contact, providing the people with the knowledge and the technologies in all of these different areas to do them more effectively and to reduce future costs, increases, and future risks. Success is sweet. Resourcing Edge has HR services that provide insightful step-by-step instructions from coming on board to setting up things properly to reduce penalties, fines, risk of penalties and fines. We use the most robust technologies in the marketplace that gives reliability and flexibility, making our payroll solutions scalable and efficient. We work in every area to provide payroll solutions. Online W-2 retrieval, view and reprint their check stubs. Employees can review their pay history, update personal information online and automatically. And if they do something wrong, our system will point that out to them. Risk management and compliance. Our team identifies and minimizes risks and guides you through issues to help you stay compliant and reduce future risks and future cost increases. Look at the number of things we do here in risk management services. Our safety services and our optional services that we can list in another brochure that we'll leave with you. There are more things that we do for you than we have time to list here in our little presentation. Human resource services. We give an entire spectrum of HR services, freeing you to focus on your core business activities. You have your own account manager. We expand your employee benefits package. We provide HR solutions, recruiting and selection, employee job descriptions, counseling and coaching on what to do when you have a disgruntled employee, rewards and recognition, training and development, risk management, employee assessment, and the list of things that we can do for you goes on and on. Benefits administration. We provide a comprehensive, flexible benefits package for your employees' health and well-being, from full-blown major medical insurance to a number of optional insurances that employees can purchase for themselves. And our wellness packages can sometimes reduce the deductible in major medical significantly. Time and attendance. When you're in a business where that becomes important, we have one of the most accurate and versatile web-based time and labor management applications on the market. That the applications are numerous and too numerous to take time to mention, but if you're a business where that would be beneficial to you, we can show you how we can help with those areas. Our robust web-based management software is deployed in a SaaS environment and saves you significant time and money. It's simplified for the employee user experience and self-service. Powerful reporting capabilities, and if it doesn't provide a report automatically, we can build those for you. We can help you go paperless in these areas. Real-time information, access to your information, improved onboarding speed and efficiency, seamless integration with hiring practices, and the list of things that we can do goes on and on. We have a number of trusted partners that we work with for years, name brand companies who have, through working with us, have quasi-endorsed what we're doing, and we provide the best of what they offer to the table. Clients have nothing but great things to say about us. Here's what one said. They've gone through a number of implementations, and none was as smooth and as stress-free as it was with REI. They said that we exceeded their expectations in every way. Here's a nonprofit that basically said that they look at us as a trusted member of their team, as if we were in the next office. That's how responsive we are to you. Here's another company that said we go the extra mile. We even cleaned up some payroll tax issues that materialized from another entity that was not even our client, but they owned it, so we helped them with that. Here's one that's worked with us for a number of years, and they said that we cleaned up a multitude of outstanding tax issues in just 3 short days. Tremendous benefit. Recently, one of our client owners passed away, and his wife took over. And a few short weeks after she had taken over, she called us and went on and on about how helpful we were and how she didn't know where she would be if we had not been there to walk her through what we do and how we serve our company. Here's another one that talked about our quick response to all of their needs. Compared to no other PEO. This one had been with, I think, 3 or 4 other PEOs, and once coming with us, they couldn't get over the difference. We believe that we're different. So the long-term strategy controls costs in these areas: payroll administration, human resource, employee benefits, and workers' comp. We reduce the risk of late and inaccurate tax deposits, inaccurate wage and hour tracking and reporting, the risk of fines, penalties, and lawsuits if something were to be done wrong or fail to be done. The risk of discrimination, wrongful termination, and harassment lawsuits. And we do all this through better managing. As I said, we aggregate people, processes, knowledge, and technology to enable business owners and management to better focus on the core revenue-producing elements of their company. We use advanced and robust payroll, timekeeping, and onboarding technologies. Our personnel, office space expenditures necessary for housing those people are diminished because we have them, and the economies of scale kick in and benefit you. So here's the idea. Resourcing Edge wants to be a long-term strategy to help you reduce risks, reduce costs by better management of payroll, human resources, workers' comp, and employee benefits. Thank you for your time. Make it a great day.